Hey guys, what's up? Coming at you again with another video of mine, and I thought this week I'd let you into something which is an issue I didn't realise I was still uncomfortable with. Alright, so let's break it down. This week I went to go see my mentor Lewis at PrimeSite, which if I haven't explained it enough, it's a guy I meet once a month to help me mentor in the sense of he gives me advice for how to get into a media job or how to essentially build up my brand and stuff like that. He gives me much needed help the way I need it in areas I need most. And this week I met him on Monday where we started talking about certain things like my CV, job interviews, how to do that, how to look for jobs that may be more interesting in terms of getting me started. But there was something which he sort of brought up which I didn't realize I was still uncomfortable with, which was the phone. Because one of the things he said to me was that it's one of those things where whenever I apply for a job and sometimes I get replies or an interview after it and then I don't hear from them for a while, I don't normally look into it that much because normally I assume that if they don't want me already by now, they're gone. And at best, most of the times I email people just because I think it's polite. But he said that if I want to be in a job where my personality must be seen a lot, and considering I'm doing all this with YouTube and everything else, my personality has to be shown, that calling people up and asking people for feedback or asking them is there a chance I can just go for a 4-week internship with you would be more than enough. And it sort of made me realize that after everything that I have been through in terms of trying to build up my social confidence and trying to establish that I'm not that much of a loner anymore, that I'm still terrified of the phone. And then he was nice about it. It's everybody doesn't like using the phone that much in the sense of it's uncomfortable, because it is just calling people up randomly, expecting them to know all the time, and just having a 5% chance that you're actually going to get anywhere. But it made me realize it was more than that. How for a long time I've always thought that I've been not achieving, but I've been steadily getting better at being more social in the sense of because I know in my heart I'm an introvert. Nothing's going to change that. But if I always thought that I was building things up, I was trying to improve a lot, which is one of the reasons why I'm doing this as well, to try and help myself more than just get a job. But the phone is still that one little area where I don't know why, where even when it comes to job places where I get random calls from anybody, I just freeze. It's this random terrifying notion that I had no idea what's to be expected over a phone. Even when I do build up the confidence, to answer a phone in this job, asking me some stupid questions or whatever, I'm more or less fine with it because it's still a telephone interview. I'm still in a little bit of control, but the fact that I don't know, it's one of those things when it's me having to do it, when it's me having to interrupt someone to try and demand that I, be given a chance, or at least just ask people, it just makes me feel so nervous. I don't know why. I just freeze up even to the slightest notion. And I realize that that's one of those things where it's a small hurdle that I've sort of ignored for so long because most of what I want to do is face to face, or at least it's showing you who I am. It's never had to deal with over the phone. But I sort of have to remember that every job in the world requires a phone. Every job requires you to call people, or get calls from people. It's uncomfortable, but it's something that I have to deal with, and I don't really know how to do it. Because it's that weird anticipation that when you try and call someone, because I tried it on Monday, I tried calling up a place where I haven't spoken to them in a couple of weeks, but I liked them, so I tried to call them up. And just as it was ringing, I just kept thinking in my head, oh, please don't answer, please don't answer, please don't answer. And unfortunately it didn't, it went to voicemail. But for some reason, I don't know what I felt. I felt a sense of disappointment because I didn't get to talk to them. But just a sense of relief because it was oh, thank God I don't have to be nervous around the phone. Because I suppose I'm more comfortable since with an email and meeting in person, I can control it more. Because with an email it's just basically a letter that can be instant, or a text. I can get the gist of like being the sense of control and what the conversation is going to be like. And even meeting in person, like I can understand what the person looking at me is going to feel like, you know, how I can sense the mood. You know, if they want me to be serious, I'll be serious. If they want me to be funny or at least have a normal conversation, I'll do that. It's more difficult for me over the phone. Yeah, I can't do that much with just a voice because I don't know what they want from me. Yeah, like, do they want just a normal, candid conversation from me, or do they actually want like information? Because, you know, it's difficult. I suppose it's a sense of control that, like, it's the one area where I don't have that much power in. It relies solely on the other person. But it reminded me of the fact that, like, that it's one hurdle that maybe I'm not alone in, but it's one I need to overcome so much if I want to get into a job in sort of this department that I want to be in. So, I mean, I guess at the end of it, it made me realize that, like, we all have this kind of hurdle where we forget that it's something that still bothers us, but it's still important, it's still a hurdle, and we still need to, like, you know, get through it. Well, that's it, guys. That's been my little short video right now. I hope you like it. You know, it's not that much, but I thought, why not? Comment down below, or at least, you know, like, comment, subscribe. Tell me, like, you have the same issues with over the phone, like, whether you're uncomfortable like me, or whether you're just, you know, normal and find it, you know, easy to do. But anyway, sorry, I keep moving my phone. I don't have my tripod with me. Anyway, that's it, guys. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you again this week. Bye.